What happens when legions of creative fans come across tools to modify the NES library? You're about to find out. I'm McGunn, and this is the top 10 NES ROM hacks.
Number 10.
Mario Fantasy is a ROM hack of Final Fantasy I. The classes of Final Fantasy are replaced with characters from Mario. The world map and levels throughout the game are sort of redesigned. They closely resemble the original game, but they're modified enough to make it feel fresh. Enemies are replaced with classic Mario enemies, and lots of items are replaced with their logical Mario counterparts. Mario Fantasy is a fun play, even if the core of the game remains unchanged.
Number 9.
Samari is Mario's chance to show up Sonic. Well, the music doesn't sound very good, and it's a little bit glitchy, so you might be thinking, "Hey McGunn, what doing put this game on list?" And to that, my answer is simple.
Just look at him.
The game has its quirks, but all in all, it's a decent Sonic game. I mean Mario game.
Number 8.
Remember Wilford Brimley, the diabetes guy? Well, now you get to beat the ever-living crap out of some punks. Wilford Brimley style. It's a ROM hack of River City Rampage, and the core of the game is pretty much unchanged. There's some funny dialogue with an emphasis on foods that are friendly to... The reason this one made the list is because it's just funner knowing that the main character is Wilford Brimley. That makes this the first game on the list to be an improvement on the original.
Number 7.
Mega Man in the Mushroom Kingdom. Now we're starting to get to the really good stuff. This is a ROM hack of the original Mega Man. Each level is based around a different theme picked from the 3 different NES Mario games. The levels are completely original, making this a whole new Mega Man experience.
Whoa!
The enemies' actions are unchanged, but they're reskinned to look like Mario enemies. The level design is actually really good, and there's always a surprise in store, like fighting Cutman on the intro screen to Mario Bros. 3.
Number 6.
Metroid Deluxe. If you're like me, you love some Metroid. But once you beat it, you already know where to go and what to do. Don't worry! Metroid Deluxe is an entirely remade game. The entire layout is completely redesigned, and it's just as good as the original. It's actually a lot harder than the original too. So if you want to get lost in a maze of aliens, try out Metroid Deluxe.
Number 5.
Holy crap. Words cannot describe how good Mario Unlimited is. It might look like Super Mario Bros. 3, but don't be fooled. As soon as you take the reins of Mario, you realize that this is actually a ROM hack of the original Mario Bros. They just exchanged the graphics with Mario Bros. 3. Running and jumping has never felt better than this. BAM! And Mario Unlimited is a game that keeps on giving. There are so many levels, and they're all designed really, really well. This ROM hack is like an entirely new Mario experience, and you have to try it.
Number 4.
Castlevania Chorus of Mysteries. Many people are disappointed in the direction that Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest took, but now you can just pretend that Chorus of Mysteries was the real sequel. This game is a huge improvement on the original Castlevania game. The graphics are improved, the level design is much more interesting, and the enemies are just a little bit more difficult. Oh man, I love this game.
Number 3.
Do you like hard games? Well, I know I do. And Zelda 2 Part 2 is one of the
Hardest games ever made.
The entire map is altered so much that it's barely recognizable. The dialogue is actually interesting and important, unlike the original game. There is some serious platforming that will test the skills of any gamer. The one problem is that grinding is going to be a must. You just simply can't beat the game without it. Thank you, NES, for having enemies respawn when the screen moves away. How about a dark cave before you even have a chance to get the lantern? Oh no!
Number 2.
You didn't think that there was only going to be one Zelda ROM hack on the list, did you? The Legend of Zelda Outlands is not only one of the best ROM hacks, but one of my favorite Legend of Zelda games of all time. The sense of adventure and exploration that you get in the original Zelda is amplified like 10 times, and going through part of a dungeon before you can even get your sword is a nice change of pace. It makes you feel so badass when you finally get your hands on it.
Taste my laser sword, evil mummy things. I shall smite you from afar.
There's plenty of good puzzles and enough difficulty that it'll take you a long time to beat it.
Number 1.
What can I even say about this one? Mario Adventure is based on Super Mario Bros. 3, and it is by far the best NES ROM hack. It's even better than the original. It might even be the best game ever made. There are too many changes to even list. New enemies, new power-ups. All of the levels are original and their design is superb. The game is much harder than the original, but that's okay, because you get unlimited lives. That might make it seem like coins are rendered useless, but they're not. You now use coins to buy items at the Toad houses. You need 300 coins to pick one of the 3 boxes, or else you won't get anything. There is now a boss at the end of every level, which is a welcome challenge. The game has 7 worlds, followed by a bunch of locked doors which I haven't even been able to reach yet. Each level has random weather, so if you die and try again, it might be raining, or it might even be winter, making the whole level slippery. I can't imagine how much work must have went into this. Some of the power-ups even give you increased speed or jumping ability. This ROM hack is gaming bliss. I strongly urge you to try this game out. It will take forever to beat, but you'll never run out of lives and have to start over. That concludes the top 10 NES ROM hacks on the Portal of Awesome. I'm McGunn, and if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. It would make my day. Thank you.